Sorry, y'all, that was bad. So, all right. Hopefully, we were having a good time. Hopefully, y'all come back on to the part two. I gotta figure this out. So he struck out swinging. I gotta get my bearings back. Paris struck out swinging. Joe Adele is up right now. I was gonna plug my computer back in, but then I forgot to. So that sucks. But here we are. Joe Adele, 2-1 count, 0 for 2 on the night, with a runner on first. Thanks to no, Nolan Shanwell swinging and connecting for a single while that was going on. Yeah, what up? We back. We back. We back in this. So a 2-2 count. Just so y'all know, Tristan McKenzie is now pitching for the Cleveland Guardians. They finally made a pitching change, thank goodness. So a full count to Joe Adele. Oh, thank you for the donation. Oh my goodness. That's a walk as Joe Adele is going to be on first and advance Noah Shanwell to second. I don't need donations or anything, y'all. You don't got to do that, but I appreciate it a lot. So Tim Anderson, struggling the past few years of his major league career, 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a strikeout. Not his worst night, could get better, but a swing and a miss there on a four-seam fastball from McKenzie. I would take time to fill out Tanner Beebe's pitching stats, but that would take way too much time because he gave up a lot of hits, runs, and so on. Ooh, that four-seam fastball should have been called a strike, but it's a 1-1 count. Four-seam fastball just clips the inside of the strike zone. Now a 1-2 count as that one is called. So Tristan McKenzie, this is not his first appearance of the season. Oh yeah, my night's going pretty good. Thank you. It has been a minute. But Tristan McKenzie going into his sixth season of Major League Baseball, 27 years old. Just almost hit Tim Anderson in the head. That might have resulted in a fight, knowing Tim Anderson's history. I don't think so, though. I don't think he would have just fought him off rip. Oh, my bad. I was reading the chat, and now a double is hit out to left field by Tim Anderson. Was not expecting that. Never take Tim Anderson at bats off now. I was wrong for that. I was wrong for that. Catherine, why are you watching the stream? Oh my goodness. Catherine, why are you watching the stream? You can hear what I'm saying. So Tim Anderson hits a double, drives in 2 runs. So Shanwell scores, Joe Adele scores. The Angels are up a lot to a little. Yeah, I'm live streaming now. We're gonna on weekends stream 1 or 2 late night baseball games just for fun. Hopefully, I'll get some of my friends on here, some guests. We'll have some fun in the live stream. But the Angels up 9-3 right now with Tim Anderson on second, and that's gonna bring up Taylor Ward, who is the only Angels batter to not have a plate appearance in this inning, and he's the leadoff man. So kind of surprising. But Ward 0 for 3 on the night. First pitch of the at bat, four seam is high at about head level. Yes, I am still getting jerseys. This jersey I'm actually wearing right now, this Willie Horton 1976 throwback jersey. I've been hunting it for a while. I've been hunting this jersey for a minute. The only problem is a lot of people are charging like $200, $300 for it. I got this one for a steal on eBay, $130, not paying $300. 2-0 count to Taylor Ward. I've wanted this jersey ever since I saw Ice Cube wear it in Are We There Yet, if y'all know that movie. But as Taylor Ward sticks his bat out there, and that, oh, nope. Stephen Kwan did not catch it. That's going to bring home Tim Anderson, and Taylor Ward has his first hit on the night. That's going to be a single. Tim Anderson comes home. The Angels are up 10-3. But yeah, I'm still getting jerseys. I have 189 right now. I mean, yeah, hey, Tim Anderson, he's having a night. He's having a night. Tim Anderson is 2 for 3 now with a run and 2 RBIs. The only blemish on his stat sheet tonight is a strikeout swinging. Wow. Taylor Ward just tried to steal second and got caught. Personally, I wouldn't do that on Bo Naylor. Bo Naylor, if y'all don't know, very good catcher. I would not try to steal on him, but that's a personal choice. That's going to bring up Luis Rengifo. 2 outs, 1-0 count. Now nobody on base as that four seam is high and outside. Cold Stream's Cold Stream's going to be kind of difficult because the way I watch football is I'm downstairs in my living room with my mom and my dad and them. But you know what? If there's like a late night game, if we have a Sunday or a Monday night game, I might do a Cold Stream. I'll ask my parents if they're cool with me watching down there with them. Naptown Thrift. They have good jerseys. I've been looking for a thrift store to get good jerseys at for so long, ever since Goodwill stopped having good jerseys. Are they expensive? Is Naptown Thrift expensive? Also, where is it? If they're not, if like there are good jerseys for good prices there. Matter of fact, even if they're not good prices, just drop the addy, drop the address. I'm gonna go down there. Really be up there because I'm on the south side. But 3-1 count. Luis Rengifo actually just walked. I'm getting distracted by jerseys and stuff. So Luis Rengifo in the same inning has singled and walked. It's going to bring up Mike Trout, who homered his last time up, to extend his streak. Now 3 home runs in 3 consecutive games for Mike Trout, and that's why he's one of the best players that this game has ever seen. But yeah, Naptown Thrift. You know what? Dick and friends might have to hit up Naptown Thrift. That might happen. That will happen. That will happen. Whether it'll make a video or not, it will happen. Runner on first for Mike Trout. 1-2 on 1-4-2 on the night. 0-1 count. Yeah, I'll try to stream some Colts games though. I'm glad you gave me the idea. I'll definitely try to stream some Colts games. We'll see how it works out with the schedule and stuff. Because also with me playing football for a semi-pro team, in October our practices end right when Colts games start. So like I'm driving home as the Colts games are starting. So we'll just see. We'll see how the schedule works out. You never know. We might have a Thursday night game here, a Sunday night game. You never know how it's going to work out. So I can probably do 1 or 2 Colts games. I want to stream Colts games. It'd be fun. I know how to broadcast football. I know a decent amount about football. Actually, I know, not to brag, I know a lot about football. But I would enjoy broadcasting. So, but Mike Trout, I got distracted there. Getting distracted on the Digcast. Duke is beating Houston by 4 right now. In case anybody's wondering. Now I'm checking the score of that game. But I need to check and see how Mike Trout just got out. Struck out swinging. Okay. I just need that for my little thing here, my little score sheet. So right now the Cleveland Guardians, if they win, if they somehow pull off a miraculous comeback, they will be 4-4 on the season. They'll be 500. The Angels, let me check the standings here. Okay, the Rangers are leading the division 7-2, so this game would not put them um in the lead for the division. But it'll get them closer. They'll be 5-3, which is a pretty solid record to have. A lot better than I think a lot of people thought the Angels would start the season. Hey, I'm gonna go on my own live stream. I'm screenshotting that address. Oh, whoops, I just turned my phone off. Screenshotted. Yep, I will be making an appearance. I will be making an appearance at Naptown Thrift. That will be happening at some point. Whether I'm accompanied by my friends or not, it's gonna happen. Pacers play tomorrow. Pretty sure Pacers play tomorrow. You know, it kind of sucks that we're having such a good year and the Bucks are having a down year, but the the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win the Central Division because they're just godly. We should be winning the Central Division, but the lingerie football league. Hey, that was a good question to ask that AI, and I got a BS answer. I should have gotten a good answer on that question for the AI on JD's phone. But Garrett McDaniels is now pitching for the LA Angels. Check here. I have his stats. Come on now. There they are. 0-2 count. Oh, I just missed a hole at bat. Nolan Jones just struck out looking 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and he is gone. So that brings up a rise. And there's a sinker low and away, 1-0 count. Still surprised, a little bit surprised we haven't seen Caden Dana. Thought the Angels would have tried him out of the bullpen after calling him up. As Arise hits that to second base for an out, grounds out to second. That'll bring up Daniel Sneeman. Almost said Bo Naylor. Almost had a little dyslexic moment. So Daniel Sneeman, 0 for 2 on the night, unless I missed something. 2 outs. Looks like Garrett McDaniels, despite the trash that I talked about him for having a 13.50 ERA, is going to go 3 up, 3 down in this inning. As that sinker is at the top of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I talked trash about McDaniels, and now he's about to go crazy in this inning. So 1-1, 2 outs, nobody on base. Angels up 3-10. Schneeman 0 for 2. Updated. See, the I'll talk about it more at the break. 2-1 count, but there is a problem with doing jersey updates when you're currently buying so many jerseys. Um, the jersey buying might slow down as Schneeman hits that one to second base, and he will be out 3 up, 3 down for McDaniels. Garrett McDaniels After I talk all that smack about him, comes in and ends the Guardians inning swiftly, 3 up, 3 down, due up for the Angels in their half of the we're in the 7th inning now, aren't we? Due up for them in the next inning, Jorge Soler, Logan O'Hoppe, and Nolan Shanwell. The problem with doing jersey updates is that like I'll update y'all and then y'all won't know it, but I'll know it. Like a new jersey will come in the next day. Like I'll have a new Colts jersey come in. Now the Colts jersey buying has slowed down a little bit. Right now, the only current players that I need Chardavius Ward, I need Camden Bynum, and I need, or is it Cameron? Cameron, I get switched up. But I need Bynum and I need AD Mitchell. Those are the only three current players that I need. Past players probably need Jeff Saturday. I need a new Andrew Luck jersey. Might snag an Adam Vinatieri jersey for the right price. Same with a Pat McAfee jersey, but like there's so many jerseys that I could snag at any given moment on eBay or whatever. On Thursday payday, who knows? I wanna do an update video, but I want to do it when I'm securely done with buying Colts jerseys for a minute. Um, but the jersey buying might slow down. I might get a project car or project motorcycle and spend a little bit of money on that. Yeah, I find steals on eBay and at thrift stores and stuff all the time. So, but I'll make it. Don't worry, there'll be an update jersey coming. There are there are good thrift stores in Bloomington. I will go to Bloomington. I don't necessarily like to go to Bloomington, but if there are good thrift stores in Bloomington, I will make an appearance. I will pop out for a temporary period of time, as long as my body will allow me. Jorge Soler, 0-1 against Tristan McKenzie. AD Mitchell is kind of underrated. Kind of had a drop problem to start the year, but I don't blame him. He's a rookie. He's young. It's tough out there, with AR Anthony Richardson just rocketing passes to you. I don't blame him for dropping them, but he does need to secure some of those passes if he's going to be a wide receiver in the National Football League. As Jorge Soler skies that to right field, and Nolan Jones comes up with the catch. It's a fly out to right field. But yeah, AD Mitchell 100% one day could develop into a very good wide receiver, without a doubt. 3:10 ball game, bottom of the sixth. Yeah, the Angels are destroying the Cleveland Guardians. If I told you coming into this game that the Angels would have beaten the Cleveland Guardians by a sizable amount, I don't think you would have believed me. I wouldn't have believed myself. But here we are. They have actually played a very good game. Logan O'Hoppe, 1-0 count, now 2-0 count, 3 for 3 on the night, two singles and a home run. That last home run that he hit in his last at bat, yeah, that was the beginning of the end for the Cleveland Guardians in this game. Tristan McKenzie's he's pitched solid coming in. I mean, it's early, but now Logan O'Hoppe is up in the count 3-0, so it would help if he could throw a strike. I mean, you're already down 3-10. Throw something inside. It's hittable. It's hittable. Like that. See? Good job. Four seam fastball, low and inside, 3-1 count. If he hits it, he hits it. You're up. You're down 3-10. Just throw some stuff. Don't walk dudes. You're down 3-10. As Logan O'Hoppe fouls off that four seam fastball, and now it's a full count. Look, I should be a pitching coach. No, I shouldn't. I'd be terrible. I would be a terrible pitching coach. I'd be like the Washington Nationals with that sign that said, "I don't care how fast you throw ball 4." Yeah. Full count to Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss as Tristan McKenzie strikeout swinging. I believe his second strikeout of the night. Buh, buh, buh. Ben Joyce bobblehead night. I believe, did I say May 2nd? For anybody interested in that. 1-0 count. To Nolan Shanwell. There are too many Nolans on both of these teams. I keep on being hesitant to say their names as Tristan McKenzie throws that one at the feet of Nolan Shanwell. Makes him do a little dance and jump out of the batter's box. 2-0. McKenzie's thrown 41 pitches. He's not been in this game long, but he's already thrown 41 pitches. These Angels batters really came in here with a good game plan and took the Cleveland pitching staff deep into counts, deep into at bats, and it's definitely paid dividends. 2-1 count. McKenzie throws his first strike of the at bat. Shanwell hit a single, 1 for 3 with a fielder's choice, a ground out to second, and a single. In that order. 3-1 count as Tristan McKenzie throws a ball. I did have fewer jerseys back then. As Nolan Shanwell draws a walk, yeah, it did kind of explode out of nowhere. I think the distance between me hitting 400 subscribers and me hitting 1,000 subscribers was like a month, and it was mainly because of the Dylan Larkin video that blew up. As much hate as I got for that video, I'm so thankful that I made it because it absolutely made my channel take off with 70,000 views and stuff. And to other guys, that's a drop in the bucket, but to me, that is crazy to get that many views. So a 1-0 count. Before 2023, yeah, I probably would have had 200 or so. I would have had maybe 100 jerseys, maybe approaching 100 jerseys. But Kyron Paris up to bat, his last at bat, he struck out 0 for 3 on the night. As much as I've been hyping him up, he's not had a great game today. I've hyped him up the whole game. He's not had a great game. Same thing, like I've doubted Tim Anderson, and he's had a great game. It's the announcer's jinx. So Tristan McKenzie, 2-0. Kyron Paris swings and misses at a four-seam fastball down and away. I can't blame him for swinging at it, but it's definitely one of those where you look at it and say, "Please don't swing at that. Please stop swinging at that." But he's young. He's going to make mistakes like that. His plate discipline is definitely something he needs to work on. Out of all the tools that he has in his bag, that plate discipline is definitely something that he can improve at. Four seam fastball, low and middle. 3-1 count to Kyron Paris. He's got a chance to get on base for the first time tonight. I hope he can. I've been hyping him up. I want to look at least a little bit smart. And he draws a walk. He almost swung at that very low four seam fastball. Good on Tristan McKenzie for knowing who he's facing and throwing a very easily swing and missable pitch to a young guy who's looking for any piece of anything that he can hit. Don't blame him for that pitch. It's not a terrible pitch in that situation. But also at the same time, probably should have tried to jam him inside. And that's going to result in him being pulled. So Tristan McKenzie, it's the end of his night as Joe Adell and Tim Anderson are the next two batters. For whoever Cleveland brings up, they didn't show anybody in the bullpen. I don't know who Cleveland had up. We can go down the list a little bit. It was great seeing you two. Thank you for stopping into the live stream. Colts jersey review will come sometime. Might be in the summer because I'm gonna have more time, but we'll see. It'll come eventually. Just wait. Won't be. I keep on saying wait. I keep on telling people to wait. It will come out eventually, just not now. Um, let's look at Cleveland's. They're not going to use Emmanuel Clase. That's their closer, obviously. He's gotten hammered a little bit to start the year, but they're not going to use him. Not going to use Hunter Gaddis. I don't think they'd use Hunter Gaddis. Tim Herron, he's a lefty. Who does Joe Adell and Tim Anderson? It's a righty. It's a righty. They might use a lefty. They might use a lefty. Let's just keep it a buck. I'm calling it Tim Herron. He's coming out of the bullpen. Oh, Joey Cantillo. Or is it Cantillo? Cantillo. Don't matter. Lakers in 5. Anyway, it is a left-handed pitcher from Honolulu, Hawaii. Had a 2-4 record last year and was in the 2023 Futures game. He is going into his second season of Major League Baseball, 25 years old. And he gets Joe Adell on 3 straight pitches, 3 strikes, strikes him out swinging. Yeah. That, okay, I get in, I start talking about him, and just like that, the inning's over. Fine, whatever, be that way. So looking ahead for Cleveland, Bo Naylor, Brian Rocchio, Stephen Kwan. That's who's due up after a 3-up, 3-down inning where Nolan Jones struck out looking, Gabriel Arise grounded out to second, and Daniel Schneemann also grounded out to second. Things are getting a little slow in the Dick cast. My ears are starting to burn. I don't know if y'all noticed the ear piercing. They're starting to burn. I need to put the cleaning in them. We're in a commercial right now. Don't worry, y'all. You're not missing anything. Here, I'll get y'all some stats so we can fill the dead air that's going on right now. Where is Joey Kent? There he is. It was acting like he hadn't pitched. Okay, so 2 games, a 3.00 ERA, 2 strikeouts, 3 innings pitched, 3 batters walked, 5 hits given up, and just 1 earned run in 2025. In 2024, Cantillo had a 2-4 record, 2 wins, 4 losses, a 4.89 ERA, 44 strikeouts, just 15 walks, and 38 and 2/3 innings pitched. So a 1-1 count. McDaniels to Bo Naylor. I'll get to that in a second. I see your comment there about the paper thumbs. I'll get to that in a second. 1-2 count to Bo Naylor. Garrett McDaniel still pitching, and that is poked out there to left field. Bo Naylor standing on first base. Top of the seventh, 3:10 ball game. Showing paper with numbers on it. I did not see that. I did not see the Tigers with paper with numbers on. I didn't see that. As Rocky O grounds into a double play, 2 outs already this early. That'll bring up Stephen Kwan for the Cleveland Guardians, the California native. I didn't see that. Numbers on it. If they were single digit numbers, maybe that could be indicating defensive position. Could also be a form of sign stealing. I mean, AJ Hinch is our manager. I'm a Tigers fan, so that's our manager. Could be sign stealing, wouldn't put it past him. But as long as it's not electronic, it is legal. So as long as they're not stealing the signs electronically with video or anything, it is legal. As that sinker is high and middle in the zone, it's actually not Stephen Kwan. They have a pinch hitter. Let's see here. Who is that? Jonathan Rodriguez coming in. The right-handed batter has not gotten a hit, a homer, an RBI, has not gotten on base at all for the Cleveland Guardians, and has played 3 games, and he is in here to face Garrett McDaniels, as it is 3-10 with Cleveland down 7 runs and 2 outs. It's a 1-1 count. I'll get to the comments in a second because this inning's about to be over. I'm calling it now. Inning's about to be over. Sorry, big dog Jonathan Rodriguez, but it's about to be over. Swing and a miss, 1-2 count. What did I say? It's not over yet, but it's about to be. That means Jonathan Rodriguez will probably be stepping into left field. He'll be stepping somewhere in the outfield. 2-2 count as that sinker is low and middle. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch count under 10 seconds. Pitch clock under 10 seconds. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, swinging. Wow. Tony Gwynn could have gone 0 for his last. That's 1,172 at bats and still been a career 300 hitter. Doesn't Tony Gwynn? I have a crazy Tony Gwynn stat that I think everybody knows. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this. Doesn't Tony Gwynn have more career assists as a college basketball player than he has strikeouts in his entire major league career? A major league career that spanned what, like 20, almost 20 seasons? Oh, we have a voice note from JD for Dick and Friends. Can I show y'all? Let me mute this to see if I can show y'all. Okay, so that was a voice message from JD just talking about his job and stuff. Um, If you don't watch Dick and Friends, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. For those of you that do, an Ohio State jersey. What Ohio State jersey? Okay. Tim Anderson is up to bat. And oh crap, I can't remember. Joey Cantillo is into pitch for the Cleveland Guardians, a holdover from last inning where he immediately ended that inning. It's a 1-1 count. Let me send a voice message back to JD. Swing and a miss. Tim Anderson. The count says 1-1, but he's walking away. Okay, that's a strikeout. So Tim Anderson strikes out swinging to start the bottom of the second for the Los Angeles Angels. So that brings up Taylor Ward. 0-1 count already. And that pitch is low, hits Bo Naylor's knee. It pops up, but there's nobody on base, so it really doesn't matter. 1-1 count still. Showing a replay of that. I guess it didn't hit off his knee. It hit off his glove. It was low. It hit the ground right below the corner of home plate. As Taylor Ward pokes his bat out there, but Arise fields it, and it's a line out to second base. That'll bring up Luis Rengifo. Send this message to JD real quick. Hey JD, we're on the Dickcast right now. Don't worry, I didn't play your message to the whole Dickcast. I muted my mic as Luis Rengifo steps in, and that is a changeup high called for a ball. Why do you bought an Ohio State jersey? You didn't show me that. 100% go in there for the 3 hours and get the band. Like get 1K, 100%. As Rengifo swings at that, goes to short, and he is thrown out at first base to end the inning. But yeah, JD, 100% go in there. Get that 1K. Get that band, just so you can see a band like in your direct deposit. Just see a band. That'd be hard. But wait, he transferred like you paying for your flight to your uncle, but you're still paying for it. So why does it matter? Why does it matter if your uncle pays? If your uncle finds the tickets, if you're still paying for it? Hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess. All right, we sent that voice message to JD. People who don't watch Dick and Friends are confused. Grounded out to short. That's right. So we go to the top of the eighth. Due up is Jose Ramirez, Carlos Santana, and Kyle Manzardo, but that doesn't mean that's who's going to be batting because we're late in a game that is, for all intents and purposes, over. And yeah. Send a new voice message from JD. JD is typing. Dick Cast. Hey, JD. I don't know if he's tuning into the Dick Cast. JD, say something for the Dick Cast. I'll play your voice message to the viewers. But yeah, is Garrett McDaniels going to stay pitching? I don't know. I don't know if McDaniels is going to stay pitching. For the Angels, they might just go deeper into their bullpen. They've got some guys. But yeah, the Angels, they've just been raw dogging Cleveland all night long. My Mike Trout home run call is my personal highlight of the night. I think I did a great job with that. Y'all let me know. Not to be too egotistical, but I thought that was kind of hard. But yeah, there is a new pitcher in, I believe. Come on. Let's find him. Ian Anderson has come in for the Angels. And Nicky Lopez is now at third base. Defensive substitution. Makes sense. He's a pretty decent third baseman. Ramirez is batting, but it's not Jose Ramirez. That's not a Ramirez at all. Okay, the broadcast has Ramirez on the name, but that is Jackinsey Noel, just so y'all know, with his .091 batting average. I thought it was cold. I don't know. We're gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch it. We're gonna see. But Ian Anderson to Joe Kinsey Noel, a 1-2 count, top of the eighth, and he spikes it into the grass. Luckily, that made it to the backstop. Nobody on base, doesn't really matter. 2-2 count. I mean, it didn't make it to the backstop. I meant as in the catcher. Joe Kinsey Noel does have one RBI, and he has power in his bat. I mean, we know he has pop in his bat. So don't let the really bad batting average deceive you. He's got some pop. That guy's a home run threat. Full count as he hits a grounder to third. Nicky Lopez fields it and throws it over for an out to Shanwell. So Kinsey Noel comes in for Jose Ramirez. Makes sense. You don't really want to use Jose Ramirez right now. Yeah. So who's up? Carlos Santana is still in for Cleveland. Kind of thought I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're not going to pinch hit for their first baseman, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. But in a 1-1 count, I thought that was going to get called a strike. 1-1 count, 1 out. Ian Anderson on the mound as he gives up a looper to left field. And Carlos Santana will be standing on first. That'll be his third time on base and his second hit of the night, as he is now 2 for 3 with a walk and a home run. Next up is Kyle Manzardo. That is their DH. Will they pinch hit for him? Kind of doubt it. And he is in there. 1-0. Kyle Manzardo 0 for 3 on the night. Second pitch of the at-bat, swing and a miss. Kyle Manzardo, a lot of power behind that swing, but did not even get close to connecting. 1-1 count with a man on first, 1 out, top of the eighth. Cleveland, they're just trying to have fun out there. As Kyle Manzardo hits that one, a four-seam fastball high in the zone. He hits it foul. I should have led with that. Right now, things are so boring in this ball game that the Angel broadcast is showing all the kids in the stands. I mean, good for the kids, but that's the stage that we're at with this game. As Manzardo fouls off another pitch, it's a 1-2 count. Ian Anderson, 13 pitches in. Do I have anything to say on Ian Anderson? He's a good guy. Probably pays his child support if he has any, as there's another foul ball from Kyle Manzardo. He's from New York. He won a World Series in 2021. Hasn't pitched in the majors since 2022 due to Tommy John. Received Rookie of the Year votes in both 2020 and 2021. So good for Ian Anderson. He's back in the bigs. Recovering from Tommy John, but he gives up another hit there to Kyle Manzardo, who's just staying alive with that 1-2 count, fouling off ball after ball after ball, no pause. Runners on first and second. Nolan Jones should be coming up unless he is being pinch hit for. Wouldn't be surprised if some action is starting in the bullpen for the Angels, but they're not going to show me. So I don't know. Swing and a miss there from Nolan Jones, who is in the batter's box. Nobody pinch hitting, nobody taking at bats away from him. Might call you a slur if you try to. Don't know. As Ian Anderson spikes another one into the grass. I actually don't know if that would happen. I'm sure Nolan Jones is a great guy and would never do anything like that. Oh yeah, Carlos Santana, pushing 40 years old, just stole third, and Kyle Manzardo just stole second on that wild pitch. Yeah. I mean, a home run here makes things a lot more interesting. Swing and a miss there from Nolan Jones. A home run would make it a 6-10 ball game. It's a 4-run game, which is a lot more interesting than 7. Not exactly close, but it's better. It's more entertaining, in my opinion. And that ball is in the dirt. 2-2 count. Ian Anderson, I think all the balls in the dirt have been change ups. Not sure if he should throw them. Not a pitching coach, but that's just my advice. Two count as that Nolan Jones hit that off what looked to be the foot or some type of body part of Ian Anderson. He's thrown out at first, but Carlos Santana will score. Kyle Manzardo will advance to second. And so it's a sacrifice ground out for Nolan Jones. Yeah, exactly. Carlos Santana stealing third. I mean, it was on a wild pitch. But he still stole third. It's like when Miguel Cabrera stole second and then stole third. It was kind of funny. But that'll bring up Arise. Ian Anderson, 21 pitches in. Gabriel Arise, he has walked, and that is it. 0 for 2 on the night as he breaks a bat. Almost don't really know how to describe how he hit that. It was with the power of a bunt, but not a very good bunt as he is tagged up at first base. So he is now 0 for 3 on the night. Looking ahead for the Anaheim Angels, Mike Trout, Jorge Soler, and Logan O'Hoppe all due up. Do they get pinch hit for? Probably. Not Mike Trout, but like Jorge Soler. I don't think Logan O'Hoppe gets pinch hit for. But Jorge Soler, very good chance. Hey, it was nice having you. I'm glad that you found a real broadcast instead of the dick cast. But it was nice having you while you were here. But yeah, here we are during a commercial break in a 4-10 ball game. Whole lot better than 3-10, right? Yeah, we're winding down. The realization that I'm going to have to make a new spotting chart for whatever game I'm doing next week is hitting. It'll probably be another Saturday. I think that'll be the plan. It'll either be Friday or Saturday. Won't be Sundays until we get into the summer, and I feel like doing it Sunday. Hey, while we're at commercial break, don't be ashy. don't be ashy. Lotion up. We're coming out of winter. A lot of people think it's fine to be ashy. Put lotion on. I'm not trying to see your Kevin Durant looking ankles. This is a PSA. Lotion. It comes out of the bottle like this. It smells good. Put it on. It's good for you. Okay. Cantillo still in the game. 12 pitches in. Mike Trout up to the plate. Now has 3 games with 3 home runs back to back to back, keeping that streak alive. As he hits that to short, and he's going to be thrown out at first. You know, for all the injuries that Mike Trout has had, he can still get around pretty good. I mean, let's be real. He's still got some speed. That lotion was not fully rubbed in when I picked up this mic. I was hurrying. 13 pitches in, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. We're all just trying to make it through this thing together, as that is a four-seam fastball outside. 1-0 count to Jorge Soler. Kind of thought that he was going to get pinch hit for, but I guess not. Foul ball. 1-1 count. Oh, Houston beat Duke. Sorry. Getting distracted, but I thought Duke was going to win. When I heard they were up 10, I mean, I said there's still time, but as that four-seam fastball is up, yeah, Houston wins 70-67. Wow. But yeah, 2-1 count, 1 out. Jorge Soler, as that curveball is in there for a ball. 3-1 count. Jorge Soler swings at that, pokes it out into right, but it is caught. It's caught by Joaquin Noel. I'm pretty sure that's who that was. 2 outs. That brings up the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. O'Hoppe has 2 singles, a home run. He's 3 for 4, as that four-seam is in there for a ball. 2 outs. I mean, there's not a whole lot of pressure on him here. You're up 6. It is now a 2-0 count. You have a home run. You have 2 singles. Pretty good night. As he checks swings, but he still gets a hit. But the communication's there. Pitcher's there on first. And O'Hoppe is out. Okay. We're at the bottom of the 9th. We're almost there. Daniel Schneemann, Bo Naylor, Brian Rocchio. We know they're going to do everything they can to try and win this ball game, even though it is clearly over. But this is the majors. Guys don't half-ass it for the most part. It's not over till it's over. You know the exact conversation that their manager is having with them right now. But let's hope for 3 up, 3 down. Let's hope for 3 up, 3 down. Let's get out of here. Let's go to bed. Saturday night. Oh, I shouldn't whistle. That probably sounded terrible for y'all. I apologize. Who do we think's going to be pitching? There haven't been really many single inning relievers. It's been long relievers, guys going 2-3 innings. I imagine that if by some miracle Cleveland comes back and we play a bottom of the 9th, we will see Emmanuel Clase. but I don't think that's happening. I really doubt that that is happening. Itching the top of my ear. I did not put my finger in my ear. It was the top. It was this. But yeah, everybody except for Kyron Paris and Joe Adell. By the way, I hyped up Kyron Paris. Has gotten a hit. Everybody in the Angels lineup has gotten on base. It's been a day to be a Los Angeles Angel. It has been a day. Ian Anderson is in to try and finish it off. Swing and a miss there for Schneeman. Daniel Schneeman has not gotten on base today. Grounded into a double play, has struck out, and grounded to second. Oh my goodness, that was almost fumbled. Is that still? I think that's still Shanwell at first. Yes, that is. It popped off of his wrist. He was able to barehand it, flip it to Ian Anderson, who was able to cover and get the out on first. So good for them. So Bo Naylor is now up. Top of the ninth. 4-10 ball game. 1 out. 1-0 count. Ian Anderson is 25 pitches in. Shanwell is able to laugh off the near error, probably because of the stage that we're at with this ball game. 2-0 count as that pitch is thrown for a ball. Excuse me. That pitch is also thrown for a ball. It's 3-0. Ian Anderson, what are you doing? It's Bo Naylor. It's thrown for a fourth consecutive ball, which, as you know, is a walk. So Bo Naylor is going to walk. You know, something funny about Bo Naylor. Just going to bring this up, and I'm sure they have this scouting report too, because if I have access to Baseball Savant, they do too, as Rocchio is coming up. As that's a ball. Bo Naylor sees 30.6% of his pitches as fastballs. He gets 30% fastballs. He's also a lifetime hitter of 211 and hit 201 last year. He does not do well against breaking balls in the zone. All of those were outside the zone. Why are you pitching around Bo Naylor? I get he has some pop. He's a decent player. But why are we pitching around Bo Naylor in a 4-10 ball game? Anyways, 1-0 count to Rocchio. 4-10. Man on first. And there is a strike. Wow, that should have been a sixth consecutive ball, but the umpire decided to be nice. He called it a strike. He wants to go home. 1-1 game. That was definitely a ball. 2-1 or 1-1 game. 1-1 count. 2-1 count now. Excuse me again. Rocchio taking some practice swings. Swings and misses. 2-2 count. O'Hop giving some positive reinforcement from behind the plate. Two count. Rocchio pokes that out to right field. It is fielded seamlessly. 2 outs. Yeah, I'm going to keep yawning. It's not intentional at all. It is by accident. Do it like a golf announcer. Ugh, that's an inside pitch. Josh is the better of the two. Bo is younger. Bo is by no means a bad player. He's only 25. He has good upside. He's a great defensive catcher, similar to like a Jake Rogers type role on the Tigers. But pitching around him in a 410 ball game, pitching around Josh Naylor makes sense. Josh Naylor hits dingers. Pitching around Bo Naylor in the situation that we're in does not make much sense to me personally. But hey, they're the major leaguers, whatever. 1-2 count to Rodriguez. Bo Naylor has now taken second off of that wild pitch. So the Guardians have a man in scoring position. With 2 outs, top of the ninth. Very true. I mean, it's still okay to criticize them as that is the game. Swing and a miss, over, no mas, done. The Angels win 4-10. But yeah, these guys are in the top 1%. But we can still judge them a little bit. We can still judge them a little bit. But I just mean the strategy that they used must be right to an extent. And there must be something that I know that they don't, because obviously, if it was just as easy as, well, throw him a breaking ball inside, try to jam him, whatever, maybe Ian Anderson struggles with that. He is coming back from Tommy John. Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable throwing a breaking ball inside or even a breaking ball outside. Maybe he did try to throw one that was in the strike zone and away, and they just kept on hooking like that, and they were ending up outside. So there's stuff going on that I don't know about. This is just my suggestion from my bed that I'm sitting in. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the first edition of the Dick Cast. I know there's only one person in here now. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think everybody that was in here though throughout the course of the night enjoyed it at least a little bit. We had fun. It was nice. Definitely gonna do this again. Don't know when, but it's gonna happen again. Um, catch y'all next time. Peace.